How did a lone settler survive sub-zero temperatures in 1850 without burning through a mountain of firewood? The answer is hidden underground in a primitive HVAC system that modern engineers are only just beginning to appreciate. We are dissecting the brilliant thermodynamic engineering of a cabin that pulled constant, natural warmth directly from the Earth's core. Chapter 1. The Myth of the Endless Woodpile. The popular image of the 19th century pioneer is one of relentless, back-breaking labor, a man with a broadaxe, forever swinging against the trunk of a hardwood tree to feed a gluttonous, roaring hearth. We've been told by history books and Hollywood alike that survival in the Northern Territories was a simple, brutal equation. The size of your woodpile determined the length of your life. If the wood ran out before the spring thaw, the story ended in tragedy. But as we stand on the site of a specific 1850s cabin in the windswept, unforgiving Dakota frontier, that romanticized image of the wood-chopping hero begins to crumble. This wasn't a home built for a lumberjack who intended to brute force his way through the winter. It was a home built for an engineer who intended to outsmart it. The builder of this structure understood that the environment wasn't an enemy to be conquered with an axe, but a system to be navigated with a deep understanding of physics. While his neighbors were busy clearing entire forests to stay alive, this lone settler was looking at the ground beneath his feet, realizing that the greatest source of heat on the planet wasn't the wood in the trees, but the very soil they grew in. When you look at the ruins of most frontier cabins from this era, you see a predictable pattern: a massive stone masonry chimney that dominates the structure, a thermal black hole that sucked in entire cords of seasoned hardwood and radiated only a tiny, inefficient fraction of that energy back into the living quarters. These chimneys were monuments to wasted effort. But at this particular site, the hearth is surprisingly small, almost dainty by pioneer standards, more suited for a summer kitchen than a winter fortress. There is no evidence of the massive cleared woodlots or the sprawling wood piles that should have surrounded a home in this lethal climate. To the untrained eye of a 19th century traveler, this cabin would have looked like a recipe for a frozen grave, a foolish attempt at settlement by someone who didn't understand the bite of a prairie winter.